broadcasting from deep within the StreamYard studios. From high atop the KPC Music Corporate Tower in the southwest desert town of Kanab, Utah. This is Dolorem Vox. And now your host, Kelly Chambers.
The views, beliefs, and opinions of the guest, and some content, videos, commercials, etc., may not reflect those of Dolorem Vox or its host Kelly P. Chambers, including its subsidiaries UROPAVISION, KPC Music, and KPCvideo. All rights reserved.
Passage of Time, Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I like to listen to Dolorem Vox at that time, which is a crucial time because it proves that time exists.
Thank you, madam. Time does exist. I'm Kelly, and this is Dolorem Vox, the voice of pain in Latin. I did not come up with that name. The channel, if you've been following me, is music-based, but I like to talk. We've gone into the paranormal and that kind of stuff. But this is kind of a recap. It's New Year's Eve. I hope you all had a great Christmas. And I hope you all have a great year. Our 2-minute intro song was Retribution by a band or a person, or I'm sure there's a person involved, called Nefex. And that's royalty-free stuff for YouTube. And this guy, he writes some great stuff. I've used a couple of his things. If you go to last week to the Christmas recap episode, there's a song in the beginning. It's great. It's just about Christmas. That's all I can say. You got to go check it out. It's worth it. And watch the whole broadcast. It's one of my favorites. So anyway, with that, I just got a few things to touch on. It's the end of the year, or the beginning of the year, the new year, of course. So Ivy Martinez, he joined me. June. And what it was he was part of the Twilight Transmission record release podcast for the record Liquid Tendril. And he didn't go on camera, but he was there. He was a part of it. Never met him, never heard his voice, but I approached him about doing a message once a month, and I'll go ahead and put an AI voice to it. So what you're going to hear, there's 4 messages that he's done since he's been with me, and he came on the 2nd season. That's right. I didn't have the 1st season. 2nd season. Tonight is the last episode of the 2nd season, January 7th, which is going to be a great podcast. That's it's going to be great, and that will be the beginning of my 3rd season. Sorry about that. I'm reading and I'm talking to you at the same time, which is kind of rude. So anyway, let's see. Okay. Let's jump into this. His first message was in June, and then he did July, and then we started spreading it out. So after July, you did a message for August, September, and into October. And then, of course, the one that's going to lead us out of this year, which I've been playing since I got it back in November, Sister November and December, and it's on sadness, and it's really good. She's quite a good writer. So with that, let's listen to Ivy's messages from this past year. Season 2, episode.
Hi, here IV from Slovakia. Messing with sounds for a long time. Think all things industrial, experimental and obscure. Catching that weird atmo of early 80s and beyond. Loving recent strange stuff too. No boundaries or genre. Fuck it. My message for June 2025. Be that one you wanted to be when you were a child. If you are not curious, you are dead. And remember, creating something that not existed before just because you love to create is as much close to magic as possible. Stay weird. IV, eh?
Hi, IV Martinez from Slovakia here, and this is my message for July 2025. Don't carry hatred. It's stupid. It's harmful. The world will be a better place if you take care of your family and friends, because big things are made up of small things. Nothing new, but repetition is the mother of wisdom. If you don't repeat bullshit, of course.
Hi there, IV from Slovakia, messing with sounds for a long time. Think all things industrial, experimental, and obscure. Catching that weird atmo of early 80s and beyond. Loving recent strange stuff too. No boundaries or genre. Fuck it. This is my message for August and September 2025. Never try to be ideal, whatever that means. Ideal human being, ideal artist, ideal partner, etc. Ideal is boring, and you'll never be like that anyway. It's impossible. That's what to be ideal means. We are made out of our mistakes. It's important. Be imperfect, weak, sad, broken, but always think that this is only part of your way to be better and maybe happy eventually.
My name is IV Martinez from Slovakia, and this is my monthly message for November and December of 2025. Sadness. Don't be afraid to be sad. Sadness is like a fog. It'll go away eventually, but sadness is important. To be happy and smiling constantly is not natural. There are tragedies, diseases, death. Sadness and grief are your friends.
Coming soon, the David Velasquez interview. Great talk and great music, and only here at doloremvox. Be notified. Subscribe today.
Bad boy bass. Bad boy bass. Can I hear a drum? Can I hear a drum? I feel the sound, I feel the bass, I feel the music in the place. Bad boy bass, can you feel it? One more time. Bad boy bass.
All right. This is a new one I'm working on. Listening to lots of Led Zeppelin and stuff. Probably figure this one out. right. This is just something, actually would probably go along with that first piece as a background lead, but regardless, I'm going to use it somewhere, like this.
This is doloremvox. Like, comment, and subscribe today.
Got headphones? This is the portion of our broadcast where we spotlight a band or artist by playing one of their tracks, songs, or videos. So grab your headphones and possibly a beverage and sink into your beanbag chair. This is doloremvox. Got headphones?
moans from pure delight, overflowing with juices, dripping wet desire, infiltrate my body, stimulate my brain, waves coming splashing, sweet forbidden stain, make my body shiver, make me soaking wet, hearts are beating faster, perfume mixed with sweat. My body starts to tremble, my body starts to quake, screaming and squirting, squeezing a liquid grace.
Your cheeks. I squirt like the wipers on my hot new car. Scream like a dead in a stripper bar. Taste from my honey that is drop by drop. Big eye, it's yours, don't you dare to stop. Suck on my love off until I breathe. Feeding on till I scream.
Infiltrate my body. Waves coming splashing. Make my body shiver. Hearts are beating faster. My body starts to tremble. Squirming and squirting.
I need a tiger who can make me come. I need a hunk who can make me wet. I need a tiger who can make me come.
The music, Black as Sin. The musician, Christopher Alvarado. The event, a record release podcast. The location, doloremvox, Wednesday, January 7th, 2026 at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Participants will experience the music and interview with a stickers and t-shirt giveaway and only on doloremvox. Be notified, subscribe today, and tell a friend.
And that's coming up. That's the very first episode for third season. So again, we did a record release for Twilight Transmission, and that's Christopher Alvarado. And this release is released as Christopher Alvarado, and it is I just went brain dead. Black as Sin. Oh, geez. Anyway, we kind of went on a ride there. Saw me at 2 a.m. in the morning practicing. That was in 2019 in Oregon. I bought that guitar. It was a $35 guitar from Tremu or one of those online things. I got it for that sound, that tinny, crappy sound. That was the only thing I ever played on it, and it disintegrated. It was like, just had a button on it, disintegration. Anyway, I'm broadcasting again from the thinking couch here in the corporate office. My regular system that I like to, broadcast from has been down. I've been having issues. I actually need to buy a new one, but at least I can do this. So that's a good thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to play before I actually officially launched. I launched doloremvox January 1st. That was a Wednesday of last year, 2025. And I did these AI like commercial videos. The very first one I did, because of the name, Voice of Pain, it was really dark. And I'm like, okay, we got to change. I should probably be going under another name. But I like the name, and as far as Voice of Pain, yeah, I live with chronic pain. I'm not the healthiest person. I got air here if I need it. Yeah, so anyway, with that, you got to see that bad boy bass, me in the studio with all the smoke. Don't smoke, kids. I actually am going to publish that song. That's just a crappy, you couldn't really hear it, but I like the video. I messed with it, so, and then got headphones. That's from Meet UROPATWIN. There's the cover. And what that is that's my 21st century collaborations. And that first song on the album is Drowning in Ecstasy, and that's hello, Lords of Acid meets UROPATWIN. And they had a little contest going on. This was years ago now, 2016 or something. And a friend of mine brought me the stems for the contest. So I added drums, and I did all the mixing and remixing and pretty much everything on it. But the vocals, the guitar, that's all theirs. So anyway, with that, let's do this, and we'll move on and watch these. They're really short. These little AI commercials that I released prior to officially launching doloremvox.
Vegas Music Now is your all-access neon pass to the hottest live music in the entertainment capital of the world. From legendary headliners on the Strip to hidden gems and downtown lounges, we give you the daily rundown of who's playing, where, and when. Whether you're a local ready to hit the town or a visitor chasing that perfect Vegas night, Vegas Music Now keeps you in the loop so you never miss a beat. Fast, fun, and electrified with Vegas energy. This is the soundtrack of the city that never sleeps. Stay notified. Subscribe today.
If you're a horror fan, then you need to discover doloremvox. Enter, if you dare, doloremvox, a name that whispers dread and echoes fear. Born from ancient agonies, its voice is a symphony of torment, each note pure suffering. Legends say those who hear it are never the same. It crawls under your skin, festers in your soul. Imagine the screams of 1,000 lost souls. Now amplified, that's doloremvox. But beware, listening isn't just hearing, it's feeling. It wraps around your heart, squeezes till you gasp. They say, once you hear doloremvox, silence becomes your greatest fear. Dare to listen, or will you flee? Remember, pain has a voice, and it's calling you. Unveil the terror, embrace the agony. Doloremvox awaits.
If your playlist needs a revamp, you're in for a treat. Meet Kelly Chambers. Introducing doloremvox, the podcast where Kelly Chambers brings his unique charm and wit to the mic. Whether you're commuting, cooking, or just chilling, Kelly's got stories that will captivate and entertain. From deep dives into fascinating topics to playful banter with special guests, doloremvox is your new go-to for a mix of insight and fun. Kelly's personality is like a cozy chat with a friend, warm, engaging, and always leaving you wanting more. So, hit that subscribe button and join Kelly Chambers on doloremvox, because every episode is an invitation to laugh, learn, and just vibe out. See you there.
Stop scrolling, start listening. Discover doloremvox, the podcast for curious minds. Hey there, curious mind. Have you ever wanted a podcast that dives into everything and anything? Look no further. Doloremvox with your host Kelly Chambers is here to blow your mind. Whether it's the latest science discoveries, quirky historical facts, or just some good old life advice, Kelly's got you covered. Each episode is a fun, engaging, and enlightening adventure. Don't sweat the petty things, and never pet the sweaty things. Doloremvox is your podcast, our podcast, the podcast. Subscribe now and join the conversation. Remember, curious minds never stop exploring. See you in the next episode.
Ready for a podcast that speaks your language? Welcome to Doloremvox, your podcast, hosted by Kelly Chambers. Doloremvox is where all voices are heard and no topic is off limits. From deep dives into pop culture to discussions on life's big questions, we've got it all. Whether you're commuting, working out, or just chilling, let doloremvox be your ultimate podcast companion. Subscribe now and join the conversation.
Incense Warehouse. Top quality incense at unbelievable prices. Incense Warehouse. Top quality incense at unbelievable prices. If you love a particular scent, they will have it. Online at incensewarehouse.com. incensewarehouse.com. Increase your atmospheric resolution of smells. Online at incensewarehouse.com. Incense Warehouse today. Increase your atmospheric resolution of smell. Increase increase your atmospheric resolution of smells today.
Okay. And we went on a little ride there. That last song, I wasn't going to add, but I did. That's from that same album, Meet UROPATWIN, like Meet the Beatles. And as you can tell, I even took the art idea. It's twisted, yeah. But that song is from that. It's Moonstalker. Sorry, it's Moonstalker is the name of the song. That is called Moonstalker. It's UROPATWIN solo. What it is Moonstalker is me and a guy, Petri, from Helsinki, Finland. We collaborated and did a 7-minute song called Moonstalker. And on the album, Meet UROPATWIN, it's the last 3 tracks. You can listen to my solo from that, which I sped up. Actually, I made it definitely more danceable than the 7-minute version. And then we have Petri's version. So you kind of get to, you can listen to those and get the idea. And actually talking about Moondust, I'm going to be doing a podcast with just Moondust. Hopefully I can get Petri to come on from Helsinki. I sent him a message today. I'm thinking maybe February, give us some time. But we did, oh wow, I think we did 4 or 5, 6 even collaborations. And I'd like to share them with you guys. So I figure I'll just do a whole show around that. Meet UROPATWIN. I'm going to do a Misery Corp. He's got so many videos, and I'm going to do it even if he can't make it. I'm going to do it because he's got a lot of great videos, and I want to do another part 2, and I should have them in stock rotation, which I will for this new year. I kind of cleaned everything out, got rid of all the Misery Incorporated because we're moving into Misery Corporated. Let's see, what else did I write here? For Interpretations, which is an album that I did. It's all cover tunes, my versions of, it's all acoustic guitar, and I do drums. I'm thinking about doing a show, play a few songs, like maybe Salisbury Hill. I covered that, did my version of that. These are not dead-on versions. These are my ideas versions, And there's songs that I did around the campfire or at parties. I had James Taylor. Yeah, just, the people that I like listening to growing up. Neil Young. I love Neil Young, lots of Neil Young stuff. There's an album that I did, Atari Drome, and it's an album and then a mixed album. I'd like to do a show around that, and a show around a 4-song EP called The Struggle, and that'll be coming up sooner than later. I love that EP, and I want to share that with you, and that'll be the whole podcast. We do 4 songs, so look forward to that coming up. So anyway, I'm going to end the show here. I'm going to say good night. God bless each and every one of you, and I hope you have a great new year. Stay safe and sane. Scratch glass, climb walls, pet the piggy, but don't get caught. And we're going to go out tonight listening to Mayhem 45's new one, Smoking Bombs, and it's the closed caption version, which I think is great. So let's get that cued in. And again, I'll say good night. And we will, if I can get it, where is it here? Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. See you next week.